Trump is facing a possible lawsuit over his phone call asking the Georgia Secretary of State to find votes and potential tax lawsuits up in New York.
Let's take a live look outside now, our Grovetown camera, as we check in with meteorologist Anthony Carpino. Good afternoon out there, but Anthony, it's Friday.
It is Friday, Richard, so thinking on the positive side for sure. Going into this weekend, we're going to be seeing the chance, unfortunately, for some more rain. So if you have any outdoor plans, try to get done now while we are going to be seeing the chance for some mistier conditions. The showers should remain on the lighter side to not any at all. So that is some good news. Currently dry here in Augusta. We're seeing a few light showers as you go into Lincoln County, and those will be moving in through McCormick County over the next 5 or 10 minutes. And our temperatures right now into the 40s, right around 46 degrees as you're stepping out the door. The temperatures really not going to be changing much over the next 24 hours. A little bit cooler as you get closer to Washington and even Saluda, 37 to about 38 degrees. Into the mid to upper 40s in places like Sylvania at 47. Wrightsville was at 50 not too long ago, so slowly starting to cool things down. Again, if you are heading out the door this evening, mostly cloudy conditions, some misty conditions possible. Our temperatures hanging on into the mid 40s as we get closer to 7 o'clock. And later on this evening, we have the chance for some patchy fog and maybe some dense fog along the Savannah River and up around the lakes area. So over the next couple of days, seeing the chance for some more rain. Into Saturday, seeing some moderate showers, especially in the morning, with more showers lasting through the afternoon and unfortunately lasting through the day on Sunday, with a total rainfall count for the weekend between about 1 to 3 inches, 1 to 2 around I-20, and a little bit more in southern portions of the CS area. Much more in that forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Guys, back to you.
Winter weather is affecting more than just our comfort. Now it's delaying shipments of the vaccine.
Several vaccine shipping hubs in the southeast are being affected by the bad weather. Wrdw spoke with our hospital to see how it's impacting us.
It's the third day of vaccinations here in Aiken County for AU Health. And today, around 1,000 people are expected to be vaccinated. But officials say despite potential shipping delays, things will go on as planned through next week. AU says they don't schedule any appointments without enough vaccines in hand. There's clinics scheduled through the next week at their vaccination sites. But AU Health says there's been inconsistencies with how much vaccine they do receive. Sometimes it's what they ask for, other times it's more or less. University Hospital says they're seeing the same thing, but none of their shipments are delayed for this week as of now. AU's Director of Pharmacy, Dr. Joshua Weich, says he expects the process to continue to improve.
Our hope is that as the state receives more vaccine, whether it's the Pfizer, Moderna, or additional vaccines, that our request for the number that we ask for on a weekly basis will ultimately be the same as what we receive. Our commitment to vaccination is there, and it's there for the long term.
More vaccines will come available over the next couple months, each with a different approach to fighting COVID-19. More on how those will impact the CSRA on News 12 at 6 o'clock. Reporting in Aiken, Brady Troutnell on your side.
If you want to get signed up for a vaccine at AU Health, you can go online to the registration site, and we have that info linked for you on our website. President Biden says the U.S. has secured another 200 million doses of the vaccine. He's also outlining a new system which will encourage schools to open in phases. K through 12 schools will be in one of 4 categories. Today, Biden spoke with leaders from both sides of the aisle about the plan to reopen schools.
I think the federal government has a major role to play here, but these are the folks that are on the ground dealing with it every single solitary day. And they see the pain, and they see the successes when they occur.
Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms was one of the leaders invited to the White House today to speak with the president.
We also spoke with Richmond County officials to get a better idea of how much the district is stressing the importance of masks and COVID safety right now.
At the beginning of each semester, our students were instructed on COVID safety, the importance of wearing their masks, the importance of social distancing, and the importance of washing their hands frequently.
Good reminders, and the debate is also on at the South Carolina State House to decide when teachers might get the vaccine. And this week, a bill passed through the Senate to move teachers into Phase 1A in exchange for 5-day-a-week in-person learning. Today, South Carolina School Superintendent Molly Spearman is telling us where she stands on the issue.
I support that teachers and educators be given priority in the vaccination immediately.
Spearman says getting the vaccine to teachers will not be a prerequisite to opening schools 5 days a week in the state. First at 5, Burke County school officials speaking out today after a teacher was arrested, charged with assaulting a student in the hallway there. Rashad Carter facing assault and cruelty to children charges. The school superintendent says it's an active investigation and the school system is fully cooperating with authorities. She also says Carter, who's been with the district since 2007, is now on administrative leave.
Also, first at 5, Georgia Supreme Court Chief Justice Harold Melton will be stepping away from his position this July. Melton says all of his kids will be in college this coming fall, so now is the perfect time to step away. Melton has been serving as the Chief Justice since 2018. Governor Brian Kemp will now appoint a new head judge. Food insecurity, always an issue, but during the pandemic, it's come into the spotlight even more. That's why the Family Y wants you to know they can help. They are giving out these free blessing bags with enough food to last a week, all the way through June. You can pick the food up every Tuesday at any YMCA branch or Saturdays at the Y headquarters on Clawson Road. Today, with kids out of school for the long weekend, they're also stepping in to help fill the gap.
The Y is about community. And so it's what does our community need at that time, and right now they need food, and so we're able to be there for them during that.
Just a reminder, you don't have to be a Y member, but you must register at least the day before just to make sure they don't run out. Head over to our website for the link.
MCG is working to expand healthcare access to rural areas by offering more training on emergency healthcare. These kits contain life-saving equipment, intubation and ultrasound equipment, and more, but it takes special training to know how to use it. MCG is hoping their class will put more medical staff in positions to help hospitals that lack that critical emergency care, and we're taking a close look at how they're doing that during this pandemic ahead on News 12 at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow, James Brown's MC and famous Cape man, Danny Ray, will be laid to rest. The 85-year-old died last Tuesday from natural causes. The James Brown Family Foundation says there will be a viewing at the James Brown Arena tomorrow. That's in the morning from 10 until 10:50. The funeral begins at 11. The service will also be live streamed on the foundation's Facebook page. On this day of Black History Month, we remember a trailblazer, the mathematician Katherine Johnson. She passed away yesterday at the age of 101 years old. Her work with NASA in the 1950s, the producers in my ear, tell me what you want to tell me. I'll continue on. She's the one who inspired the book Hidden Figures. By the time Johnson retired in the mid-1980s, she had mapped the moon's surface ahead of the 1969 landing. She helped astronauts aboard Apollo 13 safely get back to Earth. And then in 2015, President Obama honored Katherine Johnson with the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
The Augusta Green Jackets will, Richard's going to take it.
I understand she passed away in February 2020. We just wanted to make that straight before we move on. But also, big baseball news that Laura was just about to tell you about, the Augusta Green Jackets. They're going to be here for the long haul, announcing a 10-year agreement with the Atlanta Braves. The Braves now our home team to be the minor league partner in North Augusta. Their agreements start this year. They will allow the team to serve as the Low A affiliate at SRP Park. So good news for the Green Jackets.
Beer and Girl Scout cookies. And now that we have all of your attention, it has been a tough year, so we are not here to judge. But tomorrow, starting at noon, you can head over to Back Paddle Brewing, that's over in Lincolnton, to get cookies paired with a hearty IPA. That event will go until all the cookies are sold out, and we will not tell anyone if you buy several boxes. But if you'd rather take the party to the house, you can buy boxes of cookies and IPAs to go.
You know, they say never mess with a mama bear. Coming up, we're going to show you how one mom stopped a peeping Tom in his tracks. What a takedown right there.
And we're looking at some showers as we get through this weekend. Temperatures staying into the 40s. Not quite as much of a risk for rain on Sunday. Details coming up in that full forecast.
Local families with no place to call home.
I've called over 100 places.
The IT team uncovers a lack of affordable housing in Augusta.
I can't find somewhere, so I just don't know what to do.
Monday on News 12 at 6 o'clock.
Your home health.
Most moms will tell you you do not want to mess with a mama bear when she is afraid that her cub's in danger.
Isn't that the truth? Unfortunately for one Texas peeping Tom, he found out exactly what moms are capable of doing. Michael Lombardi takes us there.
Even if you think you can run from the cops, good luck getting past this mom.
I figured at least I could do if I got them down, tripped them up, whatever, then they, have a chance to get caught up.
That's Phyllis Pena in the red shirt.
First instinct was just to make sure he didn't go any further.
Captured on police dash cam, taking down a man she says was trying to look into her 15-year-old daughter's bedroom window early on a Sunday morning.
My kids are my life, and, just making sure I protect them, pretty much.
Lake Jackson Police Sergeant Roy Welch gave her some credit.
It was a pretty good tackle.
He told us the suspect is 19-year-old Zane Hawkins. Police found Hawkins nearby, but he tried to get away. They say he started running back towards Mom, who moved in and made the tackle. Her daughter helped hold down the suspect until officers caught up.
Not very often that we have somebody that actually steps in and puts themselves in harm's way to assist in apprehending somebody.
And the cop, fist bumped me, and he was like, "Hey, so I heard Texans are looking for a new linebacker."
And while she can laugh about it now, Phyllis was in mom mode at the time, saying she just wanted to protect her kids.
That mom adrenaline, they say you could flip a car if you need to,
Yeah.
and I think that nobody would have wanted to come in between her and that guy.
You could tell. She came out, she
Yeah.
set her stance, she was ready to launch it.
Yeah, she
Stopped him
squared
right-
up, man.
Squared up.
She's ready.
Stopped him in his tracks, dropped in the street.
She was ready.
Okay, race fans, it is almost here. NASCAR's most prestigious race, opening day, is coming up Sunday. Daytona 500, NASCAR's signature race of the season. Leading the way, the first spot there on the pole, racer Alex Bowman, driving, what number is that? He's the number 48 car. Engines fire off at 2:30 Sunday afternoon, Daytona this weekend. Let's have a look outside now as we check the weather and check in with meteorologist Anthony Carpino. That's downtown Augusta. We are between showers, Anthony, at the moment.
Yeah, Rich, we did see some of those heavier showers earlier into the day, and right now we are getting a break in the action. Nice and dry here in Augusta. We're getting a chance to dry out, but in northern sections of the CSRA, they're still seeing a couple leftover showers. If you're in McCormick, you'll see a few more sprinkles before this one little shower moves out. And we should be mostly dry as we continue on through this evening. A few light showers aren't out of the question. Those really won't be adding up to much. We are going to be seeing, though, some heavier showers as we go through early tomorrow morning. Here's another view outside. This is Washington Road where it meets up with I-20. See some folks out and about. Some drier pavement out there. Our temperatures right around 44 degrees, and we're going to cool things down ever so slowly as we go through this evening, with tomorrow morning temperatures right around 41 degrees here in Augusta, upper 30s rather in northern sections of the region, 39 in Johnston, and even in Saluda right around 38 degrees, and same thing in Aiken right around 39. Sticking to the upper 40s in Sylvania, as well as in Swainsboro, between about 45 and 49 degrees. If you're getting some packages tomorrow morning, make sure you're to meet that delivery guy, because we are going to be seeing about 100% chance of rain come the morning, and even some percentages lasting through the afternoon. So some heavy rain into the morning with some moderate showers tomorrow afternoon. So if you have any outdoor plans, maybe want to stay on the porch, get some reading in. We'll see temperatures into the 40s through the morning with some moderate showers, a cool and wet afternoon with temperatures right around 44 to about 45 degrees. The showers last through the morning into the afternoon, and even lingering into the overnight hours. So by 7 a.m., see the chance for some of those heavier downpours, and can't rule out that chance for a rumble of thunder or two, but most of us seeing just those heavier showers out there that last through the afternoon. Showers begin to taper off as we go through early Sunday morning, but they move right back in as we get through about 11:30, right around midday, and continues on through the afternoon. Definitely a little bit more, not as widespread through the day on Sunday, but still seeing the chance for some of those showers. About a 70% chance for Valentine's Day, seeing those showers. Then we get to about a 40 to 30% chance through Monday, all the way through Wednesday. As far as how much rainfall we could see through this weekend, anything from about 1 to 2 inches around the Augusta area, and then a little bit more in southern portions of the CSRA, possibly between 2 and 3 inches of rain. So if you're in those areas that flood pretty easily, you might want to go ahead and clear out some of those drains. Our temperatures on Valentine's Day just hovering around that 50-degree mark, mid-50s and upper 50s possible for President's Day on Monday. Then we're going to be sticking into the mid-60s as we go through parts of Tuesday, and warming a little bit more as we go through the day on Thursday, right around 67 degrees. But we hang on to the chances for some of those showers over the next 7 days. Our temperatures in the overnight staying into the 40s and maybe even some 30s possible, or waking up early Wednesday morning, 48 degrees on Thursday. Guys, we'll send things back to you.
If the weather, or maybe Valentine's Day, is giving you the blues, here's a way to cheer up. Tomorrow you can adopt one of these adorable dates for your Valentine's Day at the Aiken County Animal Shelter. You can ditch your date and adopt a dog. It'll be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The cost for all adoptions will be $35. You also get a free pet grooming kit with each adoption. And it is impossible to be sad on Valentine's Day with that face looking back at you. Well, it's been almost 3 years since the Parkland shooting that claimed the lives of 17 people. Coming up, we're going to show you how they are taking their pain and using it to make progress.
Get more.
This Sunday marks 3 years since the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting in Florida.
All week long, Broward County schools have been doing community service to honor the 17 lives lost in the shooting, using the tragedy as motivation to help others. Brooke Schaefer takes us there.
we will have a moment of silence to reflect on love and kindness.
At 10:17 a.m., a moment of silence across Broward County. Public School Superintendent Robert Runcie led the moment from Peters Elementary School in Plantation. It's just 30 minutes away from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, where 3 years ago this weekend, 17 people were shot and killed.
And I was, reflecting back on the 3 years. I was thinking about the 17 students and staff that we lost, and how much of a hole and hurt that still has to their families and our community.
On Friday, students at Peters Elementary and at schools across Broward took part in a day of love and service. These fourth graders decorated mugs for the Plantation Police Department and wrote kind messages in chalk on their school's sidewalks.
We're just thanking our first responders out here at South Broward High School.
In Hollywood, police and firefighters got their own drive-through breakfast thanks to these high schoolers.
I'm just grateful and thankful that we're able to continue to serve our community during these hard times.
And at Olson Middle in Dania Beach, students honored the lives lost in song. As we mark 3 years since the tragic school shooting, Friday's events focused on finding some good.
We can help make a difference with what we're doing here today, and that message around service and love continues not only throughout our community but across this nation. We need it now more than ever.
The superintendent told me in the midst of tragedy, he hopes this weekend students across Broward County can focus on some good and kindness. In Plantation, Brooke Schaefer, Wink News, now.
So a community coming together after a huge tragedy just 3 years ago, and Laura, doing it during a pandemic too.
Yeah, and such an important message of love and kindness, turning such a tragedy into a positive.
A 2 pair of glasses for as low as $59.95. Find your nearest store at StantonOptical.com or call 1-800-STANTON.
Alrighty, here's a look at your community calendar this Saturday, just in time for Valentine's Day. Augusta & Company is hosting a pop-up shop online and on Facebook. In person, you can get sweet-scented candles for your special someone or buy treats from Darlin's Bake Shop over on Broad Street. You want to pack that umbrella, though, as you're heading out the door tomorrow. We are going to be seeing some heavier showers, especially in the morning. As far as tonight goes, most of us are going to be catching a break and seeing some drier conditions. If you have to go out maybe to the grocery store, we'll see some good conditions for that. A little bit mist and cloudy conditions by about 6 o'clock, 45 degrees lasting through about 7 o'clock as well. Those temperatures very slow to cool down into the low 40s as we get through early tomorrow morning. Seeing the chance again for those heavier showers right around 7:30, 8 o'clock. The rain lasts through the morning into the afternoon before eventually tapering off right after 8 o'clock and into the day on Sunday. Seeing the chance for some more showers, just not as widespread as what we saw on Saturday. So as we continue on through this weekend, we could pick up anywhere from about 1 to 2 inches here in Augusta, a little bit more as you go through some of our southern counties. And over the next 7 days, we are expecting temperatures to slowly but surely be warming up into the 40s and 50s, 57 degrees by Monday.
There's much more news ahead. We're going to take a look at how shipping delays are affecting our local hospitals' ability to get the vaccine. First at 5 continues in 3 minutes.
Every morning all over the country, our kids start